The Axe terrorist groups are a major problem in today's world. The terrorist group called ISIS is and has been a major problem for not only the U.S., but a lot of other countries as well. This is because of their want to spread their religious beliefs. The foundation of ISIS is Islam. This means that they wish to fulfill God's wishes, and they will do anything they can to fulfill the wishes of God. They will eliminate anyone and go as far as they need to do so. For some reason, countries hesitate to do anything to ISIS, but America needs to step up and do something about ISIS to help free the world in the near future. ISIS did not just become a major threat / problem for the U.S., but as the Director of National Intelligence, James Clapper, states, the ISIS threat is growing, and yet America's ability and capacity to counter it is not. ISIS is like an avalanche and is growing, and America will not be able to stop it if they hit us hard enough. We need to stop ISIS and get ready for them, because if we push it off, it could be too late. Former CIA Director Mitchell Morrell stated that the nature and significance of the threat posed by ISIS flows from the fact that ISIS is at the same time a terrorist group, a quasi state, and a revolutionary political movement. We have not faced the likes of it before. Morrell is signifying that ISIS has the ability to grow in ways we don't even know. If we don't step up and do something, ISIS will grow, and we are already facing something like we've never seen before, so we don't want them to get any worse. To continue, ISIS has one of the largest influential groups of all terrorist groups. The propaganda and videos that they release are seen every single day by millions of people and send shrivels down people's spines. According to an article by the Christian Monitor Science, a suburban Chicago teen was arrested before boarding a flight to Turkey to join ISIS fighters in Iraq and Syria. This means people in the U.S. are joining ISIS. ISIS is recruiting people extremely well, and they are even starting to recruit them inside the U.S. The propaganda ISIS puts out twists people's mind into making them join. A lot of people think that ISIS will never be able to overcome the United States, but they are wrong. They will only continue to grow larger, especially if they're also recruiting people inside the U.S. borders. Overall, ISIS has the potential to become a major threat to every country in the world if someone doesn't do something. The Senate Foreign Relations Committee Chairman, Bob Corker, told the Daily Beast that the numbers are not moving in our favor. The number of ISIS members that we are killing is lower than the number they are recruiting. If they are growing faster than we are eliminating, then they are steadily growing and becoming stronger by the minute. People didn't think that they are growing as fast as they really are. Citizens still want to believe that they are some small terrorist group that will never pose a threat to the U.S., but they already do. If everyone doesn't see this, then they will grow beyond even our strength and could threaten the lives of close ones in the future. The amount of innocent people that ISIS is killing and even torturing is also ridiculous. A report from the United Nations reported that in the first 9 months of 2014, at least 9,347 civilians had been killed, and at least 17,386 had been wounded. ISIS has killed and wounded many people, and these numbers have only went up since then. If we push ISIS to the side, then these death counts could include people we know or even family members. People who think that they can defend themselves against ISIS are also very wrong. Anybody that thinks that is very wrong, because they are much stronger than we think and are not afraid to hurt us. ISIS is relentless and will do things that you would never think of. ISIS has released videos of beheadings in public. Some of these people include some of our own U.S. soldiers. That's wrong. These are our own U.S. soldiers, people. These are men that are fighting for our country, and they are doing this. ISIS is doing this to send us a message that they are not scared of us. It is not fair for our own United States soldiers to be getting killed fighting for our country. We need to do something so the brave men fighting for our country aren't getting killed and slaughtered on video and released for the whole world to see. It's not fair. All in all, the United States needs to take the necessary steps to combat ISIS and prevent them from getting into the U.S. and hurting our people. If we don't, their steady growth, influences, and actions will hurt us very badly in the long run. They are taking control, and we cannot let this happen. If we do not make a change and step up our world and our lives will be controlled by the whole Islamic State, and our freedom will be gone as we know it.